the challenges of everyday life, it largely lay dormant until 2020 when a COVID-inspired men's circle prompted an initial dive into Bill Plotkin's soulcraft, a practice that could be called permaculture for the psyche. I remember sitting on the front porch in those early days of extreme social distancing. By this time, I'd moved into a house, but as a renter, I had little control over the landscaping. That said, I could see how the choices made by my landlords invited weeds to take root, not as an invasive species, but as opportunists, as nature's way of responding to soil degradation. The same was true of my inner outcasts, the parts of me that ached to come home, finding uncomfortable ways to make themselves known. Something I shared about in depth last week on We Can Stay Human. Well, I've primarily focused on cultivating my inner world since 2020. This summer, I moved into my parents' old house, which sits on 1.1 acre of land. For the first time in a long time, I now oversee personal property. And I knew from the start that if I was going to be here for any length of time, then converting the landscaping from what we might call traditional suburban to something inspired by the principles of permaculture needed to happen. The idea is to make my yard both a mirror of my inner world and a microcosm of the larger society I'm working to create.